So one thing that I have found to be beneficial to not only myself, but to my students this year teaching remotely is having somewhere on not all of your slides, but some that you're really aiming for a certain set amount of time, maybe for a skill practice, or in this case, I have students go and find their equipment and get ready for whatever activity we're going to next. So maybe you want to have a timer going and you can, so that way you can clearly see how much time you are giving your students and how much time you have to make that transition. So it really is nice to keep things nice and tight and working at a quicker pace. So if you want to insert a timer, the best way that I have found is to use our YouTube friend. And so I have YouTube open and I just typed in 1 minute timer. So I've got 1 minute timer here. And so I want to give my students 1 minute to do this task. So let's say that I really like this colorful one. Again, as you know, with YouTube, there are a billion ways to go. So I have my 1 minute timer that I really like. Well, how do I get from here and how do I insert this into my Google slide deck? What you're going to do is you're going to actually highlight the whole URL, all right, and whatever you like way you like to do it, whether you right click and copy or the control V or sorry, the control C option. All right. Let me try that one more time. We'll see if we can be a little bit fancy here. So we're going to do the control C. All right. After we highlighted control C, and we're going to go back into our presentation, and we want a timer on this slide. So we're going to come up here and we're going to say insert, and we're going to actually say video. All right, so click on video. All right, and we did a search. You can do a direct search in YouTube here. I like to just go ahead and have my URL. That way I know exactly which one I'm going to get. All right, but you can do the search in here, which is a great option. So this is the timer that we want. We're going to select that. All right, and here it comes right into our presentation just the way we like it. And so now I've got my 1 minute timer that I can resize. I can move all around my slide. All right, so that is a great option. The other thing that I want you to take note of is if you are giving this presentation and you're in presentation mode, one thing that's really slick is toggling this option right here. So let's say that you in this slide, you just clicked into this slide and you want that timer to go automatically. This is a great option. All right, so if we play it automatically and we hit present, that timer is going to start right away. All right, so there you go. A little bit of Indiana Jones music is somewhere here, kind of buried deep into the presentation. All right, so a great option just to have that timer start automatically so you don't have to click play yourself. Now, if you're fine clicking the play option, that's that's great too. All right, either way works, but that is how you can include a timer in your presentation.